I'd like to take this time and introduce the COO of Symatri, Curtis. Curtis, you there?
Yes. Manny, how are you?
Fantastic, brother. How you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry I don't have my video on. I'm driving right now, and I don't, it's a little difficult that way, so.
Oh, no worries, man. Drive safe, please. Please, you need drive safe. Yeah. So no worries. So yeah, I'm excited to have you on, man. I think as I said, I'm really excited about the project in itself, and I would love for you to take this time and talk a little bit about what's coming up, and maybe even how the insurance works. I thought that was a pretty neat functionality that I overheard in one of the videos that's coming.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited about this insurance. Like you said earlier, it's interesting that there are wallets out there that have insurance, but they're omnibus insurance, meaning you don't have a personal policy on your crypto. If the company gets hacked, then they have insurance covering the company. But if individually you get hacked, you have no coverage. With the insurance that we're going to be offering, it's an individual policy. So not only is it on the hot wallet, which is basically the coins that you're actually using and transferring, right? Cold storage insurance is offline coins, and so typically most people are using hot wallets. The insurance we'll be offering will be insurance on your hot wallets, and there'll be individual policies. So everybody will have their own individual policy. Should they choose to get that, to purchase that, the price is going to be extremely cheap. Everybody will realize how reasonable it is, and what a great opportunity that is to protect their crypto assets.
Wow,
so we're really excited about that, Manny. Again, the key part is it's an individual policy, which nobody does right now.
Wow, that is pretty amazing. So what is, give me some what ifs on what that would cover. Would that, like, if I were to lose my phone, would the insurance cover, like, for somebody that doesn't understand what exactly that means,
Sure.
Having your hot wallet insured, could you break that down?
Sure. So there's obviously we'll have stipulations and stuff like that. We'll have to say, hey, in order to qualify for insurance, you're going to have 2FA, right? We need to put security measures in place. And then what happens is if there's certain things that happen, if you lose your phone, we can help you get your, your coins without having to use the insurance. We can help you get access back to your wallet. The insurance more is if you get hacked and your coins are stolen. So if somebody gets in there somehow into your wallet and they transfer it out, to somewhere else, and and we could prove that it was hacked, then what will happen is the insurance will cover the amount at the time of the hack, and you'll get it in fiat, whether it's USD or Euro.
Wow. So the insurance will cover the value of the coins in US dollar. Now, is there like a limitation, like the FDIC only allows you to cover 250,000? Is there going to be any limitations on policies like that?
So right now in our as our beta phase, as we come out and stuff like that, we decided we'll have 3 different tiers. We'll have a 1,000, a 10,000, and 100,000. And so everybody can purchase however they want, right? They could purchase, I want to cover $1,000 worth, right? And so even though they may have only $250 of Bitcoin in there, they could still get the $1,000 purchase, coverage, sorry. And then if should anything get stolen, then they're covered up to 1,000. The same with 10,000 and same with 100,000. Down the road, as we see and as we learn, what people are interested in, we can definitely go up to more or make it so that they could just choose whatever amount. So those, we'll see as that, as we introduce this insurance, we'll see what changes we need to make.
Right. Got it. So you start off small. I like that. Scale it up. And it'll be available for everybody, whether you're in the United States or Canada. I mean, it'll be global.
Correct.
Oh man, that's fantastic. That's awesome. So some of the product lines that we've seen recently, especially us being in the United States, New EFX, I found that really intriguing as an educational platform for us to learn how the actual markets work. And, and I've always told people, I've been in the markets for years and years and years. I've been in crypto since 2014. You're always learning different techniques. So with this new product, New EFX, one, us in the United States can use it. And two, how is that particular project or educational program going to intertwine with Kala and the Kala blockchain, for instance?
So there's a couple of things. One, we've thought about, obviously educating, incorporating that into the education. When we have education, obviously we're saying different pairs of Forex or cryptocurrency. Well, we figured why not include Kala into that? We know several traders that have made money currently on trading Kala back and forth. And so one of the things that we'll do is we'll introduce it into the actual education, which will help a lot of people to understand what Kala is and what we're doing there. So that's one. Number two, obviously, we've always been thinking about how can we incorporate, Kala as a payment method in any of our, products, anything or product service that we have within that ecosystem. How do we incorporate Kala as a payment method? So that's another way.
Oh, man, that's huge. That's big.
Yeah. The third way is the actual use of the blockchain. I'll give you an example. In the wallet, this is what we'll do coming down the road, but we will actually allow people to put all of their transactions on the blockchain. So let's say I have the Kala wallet and I've got Bitcoin and I've been sending it to, wherever I've been sending it and receiving it. We want to be able to allow people to put all of that transaction history on the blockchain. And so just like we would do that with the wallet, we would do that with any of our ecosystems. So let's say in New ENFX, I wanted to put information from my New ENFX membership onto the Kala blockchain. Then that's how we'll allow people to do that, through using the Kala blockchain and integrating to the different platforms.
Wow, hold on. So did I catch you right? You're going to be able to teach people how to actually trade Kala. So folks that's exciting because, some of the stuff that we hear in the field is they want to learn how to trade specifically Kala because that's what they own. And that's great as far as integrating the blockchain, Kala blockchain into these products because as miners, we're part of that ecosystem. We have to verify all those transactions that are being written to the blockchain, right? Is that right, Curtis?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So we play a very essential role, guys, as miners and holders, because we're, all these transactions that will be coming down the line through these different platforms and different product placements, somebody's got to verify them. And, me personally, that's the best way to acquire new Kala without actually having to produce new capital. So that's awesome. And then the wallet, is it going to be like, right now it's a web-based wallet, right? You can access it just through your browser. Is there any thinking down the line to be an app-based wallet where you can download it and, use it like your blockchain.info or your Coinbase or BitPay or any of the other wallets that you could download?
Yeah, we'll be working on an app. We'll just got to figure out, we have lots of functionality that we want to put into the wallet. And so on an app, we'll have to see what we can dumb down or make, simplify all the functionality. So yeah, we definitely have plans for an app in the future. Oh
man, so now you kind of opened a worm here. The functionality, what kind? I'm a programmer by heart. So what kind of functionality will a wallet be offering that would make it unique to some of the other ones?
Well,
that you can disclose, of course, that you could talk about. Obviously, you don't let anything out of the
Sure.
Bag.
Yeah. I mean, I know that we've had a call and we've put on the timeline certain things, but we've talked about, community loans, asset verification, several of these type of functionalities will go into the wallet. Also, you talked about just shortly here on this call, the loyalty rewards program, that will go into the wallet as well. And Manny, I'm really excited about that loyalty rewards program. For some reason, as we've been meeting with businesses, they understand that so much faster than us trying to explain blockchain and cryptocurrency. When we explain it to them in a loyalty points reward program, they understand it immediately. And so really excited about that, but that will go into the wallet as well.
Yeah, isn't that funny and interesting? It's just linguistics. It's the language. Cryptocurrency is a new language, and most folks, I'm telling you, if you look at like that meme the early adapters are the ones that learn that language first. And that's who we are on this call, is the early adapters when it comes to Kala. That's awesome, Curtis. That's exciting. And so it sounds like everything is coming into play. It sounds like you guys have a project timeline. I know, even myself included, just we can get frustrated when we're kind of held in the dark, when we don't know what's coming. Now we're kind of at the edge of our own thoughts kind of thing, where we have to go by our own thinking. And sometimes that's not the most positive at times, especially in this crypto space as a whole. Crypto is very volatile. It goes up and down. And if you're not holding on to that bar, you can lose your lunch pretty quickly. So I appreciate you taking the time and kind of getting us updated. I know when we spoke, I said I'd only keep you for a half hour. So I do appreciate you taking the time out. Okay, I got one question from the chat. Is there any announcements that you can make with no pressure, of course, before we?
Yeah, no. Well, just to that communication, Manny, I know, that's been a struggle for us in the past, and we're definitely trying to improve that with the Tuesday call that we have now every Tuesday. And with the timeline that we've put out, we're going to try to keep on that timeline. So every Tuesday, try to give more details that we can as we get closer and closer to our project timeline. Any announcements now that I could put out? No, not really. I mean, we've talked about the insurance. That's Q3. Adding Bitcoin into the wallet, that's also Q3. But well, actually, I don't know. I can't remember. But anyways, we are definitely working on those. And in all honesty, we're close, but we want to make sure that everything's working properly before we launch it. So.
I agree. And yeah, I'll close it out with that, guys. The last thing we want, us being holders and miners, and that's the hat that I'm wearing on tonight, is a rushed project, because I've seen many projects fail because of that, because the technology just wasn't ready. And so some projects will end up trying to float that lack of technology, I should say, with just marketing money. And I could really appreciate what these guys are doing, holding out to making sure that it's right, making sure that it functions, and making sure that it does what it says it's going to do. So again, I appreciate you, Curtis. I appreciate Darren. I appreciate all the whole team over there. And again, thank you for jumping on.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll let Curtis go. I'll take the next 5 minutes or so. If you have any open questions that I think I can answer regarding the blockchain or Bitcoin, you heard from the man himself about Kala, I'll do so. If not, thanks for coming on. We'll be back again next Tuesday, and we'll keep doing this, guys. We'll keep supporting each other as a group. We'll continue to let this grow, and we'll go from there.
Hey, bro, can I jump in real quick?
Oh, Darren, what's up, man?
Can you even hear me? It's really loud here.
I can hear you, brother. I didn't even know you was going to be on.
No, I was listening the whole time, but I just wanted to jump on real quick and say, guys, we're really excited. There's so much stuff going on. It's funny that we're obviously, you guys know, we've been working hard on building the technology so that it works. Now that we've been able to demo it and show that it works, which you guys haven't seen yet, I'm telling you guys, the next 60 days are going to be insane. So that's cool because you guys will be able to see it. But when we're doing our demos with our clients and stuff that want to work with us, and we're starting to show the technology, it is just off the hook. People keep calling us, and we're really, really excited. So I had a meeting earlier today where someone was asking me, okay, you've been talking about it for 3 years, 4 years. What makes you so excited today? And for me, it's really simple. I have the opportunity over the rest of this year to show you guys bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. Things that we've never done, people have never seen in blockchain, never seen in cryptocurrency, and we've got it. We've got it all done because we put in the hard work. We put the 3 years in there. Now it's working. Now we've tested it, and so finally we're able to start to share it. You guys know there's insurance. This call is specific to Kala and the Kala ecosystem, and there's nothing I could be more excited about because, to be honest, we have done things that have never been done in cryptocurrency or blockchain. We've done it. We've been leaking out information. I've shared with you a little bit, but I've not shown you a thing. What excites me the most is I get to finally, after 3 years, 3 years, I get to start to show you guys. Every month, we're going to drop 2 to 3 different major things. I think Curtis may have talked about it, but if he didn't, I couldn't hear everything. But every month, we're going to start dropping 2 to 3 different things that no one in the industry has done, and it's going to set us apart after 3 years, 4 years of hard work. So number one, thank you guys. You guys are the mining group. This is the core of you guys, and I appreciate you for supporting. It's supporting the project, especially after having all this faith and not seeing anything. Finally, you're going to be able to see stuff. So I'm excited about that. And in the future is very, very bright. So, Manny, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to jump in real quick and say hi.
Forget the questions, man. You had the brothers duo here. That was perfect. So thanks, Darren. I appreciate you coming on and jumping on. And this is a reason why you got to come to these Tuesday night calls. You never know who's going to stop by. So that being said, thanks, Darren. Thank you, Curtis.
All right. Thanks, bro.
Have a good night, man. Take care.